Did you know that according to psychological studies on cinematic tension, stories featuring marital infidelity draw some of the highest viewer engagement because they exploit our deepest fears of betrayal and hidden domestic secrets? Filmmakers use these complex dynamics to transform quiet suburban homes into high-stakes psychological battlegrounds. Today, we are diving deep into 10 unforgettable films that masterfully explore the dark, complex, and devastating fallout of a cheating wife. Let us count down these brilliant cinematic deep dives. Number 1. Unfaithful, 2002. We begin with the absolute gold standard of modern infidelity thrillers. Connie Sumner has it all: a beautiful house in the New York suburbs, a successful, doting husband, and a wonderful young son. But a chance, literal collision on a windy city street with a handsome, bohemian French book dealer changes everything. What starts as a fleeting moment of temptation rapidly mutates into a consuming, wildly passionate affair. The movie acts as a clinical, slow-burn dissection of domestic erosion, masterfully capturing the physical panic, heavy guilt, and toxic secrets that eventually push this ordinary marriage past the point of no return and into a shocking criminal cover-up. Number 2. Notes on a Scandal, 2006. This film takes relationship drama and injects it with pure psychological horror. Sheba Hart is a vulnerable, bohemian art teacher at a gritty London school who is completely overwhelmed by her lonely domestic life. Making a catastrophic mistake, she crosses the ultimate line and begins a highly inappropriate affair with an underage student. But the real trap springs when a fiercely bitter, deeply observant older history teacher, Barbara, discovers the secret. Instead of exposing her right away, Barbara uses the blackmail to manipulate Sheba, creating a suffocating, possessive psychological web that highlights the terrifying collateral damage of a hidden affair. Number 3. Chloe, 2009. Directed by the masterful Adam Egoyan, this slick, neon-drenched neo-noir completely flips the script on the traditional cheating storyline. Catherine is a highly successful gynecologist who becomes obsessively convinced that her husband is stepping out on her. In a desperate bid to prove her theory, she hires a stunning, enigmatic high-end escort named Chloe to test her husband's loyalty. However, the dangerous game backfires completely when Chloe's vivid, intensely detailed reports of the encounters begin to ignite unexpected, repressed desires within Catherine herself. The film becomes a brilliant, multi-sided domestic trap where boundaries are completely obliterated. Number 4. Little Children, 2006. This brilliant satirical drama looks at the suffocating, crushing weight of modern suburban perfection. Sarah is a highly intelligent woman trapped in a cold, sterile marriage to a completely detached husband. Spending her long, identical days at a local neighborhood playground, she strikes up a close friendship with Brad, a handsome stay-at-home father who is also facing a passionless home life. Their shared isolation and quiet desperation quickly ignite into a fierce, reckless affair. The film serves as a deeply emotional look at the lengths people will go to just to feel alive inside an emotional cage. Number 5. Matchpoint, 2005. Switching over to a cold, calculating thriller structure heavily inspired by crime and punishment, this story tracks the lethal intersections of greed and passion. Chris Wilton is a former tennis pro who smoothly climbs the social ladder by marrying into an incredibly wealthy, high-society British family. But his golden life is thrown into absolute jeopardy when he develops a desperate, animalistic obsession with Nola, a captivating American actress. When Nola later marries someone else, their intense, mutual infidelity triggers a frantic downward spiral of panic, blackmail, and cold-blooded calculation where luck dictates survival. Number 6. Loving Adults, 2022. This pitch-black, high-stakes Nordic thriller completely transforms marital infidelity into a deadly, brilliant cat-and-mouse game. Christian and Leonora believe they have finally found peace after their son beats a long-term illness. But everything shatters when Leonora spots her husband sharing an intimate moment with a much younger coworker. When she realizes he is planning to leave her, the film takes a massive, shocking turn. Leonora holds an intensely dark secret from Christian's past, and she decides to stage her own calculated psychological traps, proving that some vows are truly kept by force. Number 7. A Faithful Man, 2018. This slick French comedy drama brings a highly sophisticated, witty, and uniquely European perspective to the fallout of a cheating wife. Abel's world is completely turned upside down when his live-in girlfriend Marianne calmly announces that she is pregnant by his absolute best friend Paul, and that they are getting married. Years later, after Paul suddenly passes away, Marianne and Abel try to reunite. However, the lingering ghost of her past betrayal, paired with a complex web of new, hidden desires and family suspicions, turns their relationship into a beautifully sharp, unpredictable psychological puzzle. Number 8. Take This Waltz, 2011. This profoundly moving, visually vibrant drama offers an unflinchingly honest look at the quiet confusion of falling out of love. Margot is a young woman happily married to Lou, a sweet, dedicated cookbook writer. But during a routine business trip, she shares an instant, undeniable spark with Daniel, a handsome artist who, by pure chance, lives directly across the street from her. Margot finds herself completely drowning in temptation, trying to balance her comfortable, loving marriage against the intoxicating rush of something new, perfectly capturing the painful concept of the grass is always greener. Number 9. The End of the Affair, 1999. Set against the bleak, rain-slicked backdrop of London during the height of World War II, this sweeping romantic drama explores the heavy intersection of guilt and spiritual devotion. Sarah Miles is trapped in a sterile, completely passionless marriage to a dull civil servant. She seeks escape in a consuming, volatile love affair with an intense novelist named Maurice Bendrix. When a bomb suddenly strikes their secret love nest, Sarah abruptly ends the affair with zero explanation, sparking a bitter, mystery-driven investigation by a private eye years down the line. Number 10. Double Indemnity, 1944. We finish our list with the ultimate foundational blueprint for the cheating wife thriller. Phyllis Dietrichson is a cold, razor-sharp housewife who effortlessly seduces a smooth-talking insurance salesman named Walter Neff. Together they hatch a sinister, dark plot to murder her husband, frame it as an accidental train mishap, and trigger a special double indemnity clause to collect a massive insurance payout. Directed by Billy Wilder, this definitive piece of classic film noir set the permanent standard for the dangerous femme fatale, showing the ultimate breakdown of domestic loyalty. Which of these intense psychological betrayals shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you love deep dives into cinema history and hidden movie gems, make sure to like this video, share it with your fellow film buffs, and subscribe for more. See you next time.